Gonna start in. Hey, welcome to Full 42. We got Andrew Stiles with us today, good friend of the show, good friend of ours. Luca is here to walk us through the Luca painting right off the bat. It looks like you're holding it all ready.
It's always better when the artist shows up, right?
Yeah. Tell us how we're all wrong. And we're going to go over games, locations to travel to and games to play at them, or however you want to say that. That's, I guess, the top 5 places we want to visit and the games that go with them.
Yeah, that's the way I phrased it. Because I love to travel, right? And I think it's really cool to go to these places. And I have been lucky enough a couple times to go to locations where there are games based on. It's just a really cool moment to see things that are either in the game or inspired by the game and stuff like that.
I have not been to any of the locations I wrote down because I haven't traveled as much as I want to. But, maybe that'll change soon.
Good. That's good. It gives you a checklist, right? A to-do list.
I just got my passport this year.
Nice.
You need it. You need it for later.
Yeah.
All right, don't show it. Don't show it. All right, so Luca's been itching, so I'm going to jump in and get this thing going. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We have 2 that we're going to show. And one is from him and one is from Mika. And you have to guess not only what it looks like, but who did what. All right?
Yeah. Good.
All right, hold up.
Great.
Andrew, you did that in the private chat. You should do that in the regular comments. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna show it, but you gotta cover up. I gotta cover up one thing. We don't want to let them know who did it yet, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold it here, and you're gonna show it. Ready? All right. Here's number 1.
Oh, I already know what that is.
All right, everybody tell us in the chat and comments if you're watching this not live, what you see in the image here. A little bit. Yeah, closer. There you go. Ooh. Okay. I know what I see. It's a weird one for me.
Yeah.
You said you already knew what it was when it was like this big, Andrew?
Oh, yeah. Right away. I got it. I see what it is.
We already have some guesses here. Oh.
You can't make too much of a guess until you see the other one to see who did what, but
well, not a guess at who did it, but just kind of what we think it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got bubblegum butterfly.
Not yet. Just not yet.
There's colors for it. We have a psychedelic stingray.
Throw the name on it, okay? We have to
superhero moth. I can see that.
I can see it.
Hold it there. No.
That's a legendary shark moth. The old shark moth.
That old shark moth.
Shark attack. There's a lot of shark stuff. I think because of that fin, I bet, right there.
The fin is there. Yeah.
Yep, it's a sock moth.
Yeah.
Bubblegum elephant.
Don't move it.
Bubblegum stuff, too.
Okay.
Stacey sees a superhero snail.
Ah, yeah, I can see it.
A spider moth. Lots of moth stuff.
But it's a sock moth.
A shark moth or a spider moth?
Sock moth.
Shark moth.
Shark moth.
Oh, I was totally wrong then, if that's what that is.
I thought it was a red alien with a blue superhero mask whose face has been squished up at the front of a window on a spaceship.
Okay.
That's for the next one.
Okay, hold on.
I thought it was a triceratops fighting a unicorn, and the unicorn is bucking behind him. That's what I saw.
You like triceratops?
I do.
Oh, I see the triceratops. Yeah.
Triceratops is the best dinosaur.
I think
this is
so.
the unicorn's head right here.
Yep, that's what I saw.
Yeah, I see it.
One horn versus 3?
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
What's your favorite
well,
dinosaur? I think I already know this from Luca. It's the Ankylosaurus.
Ooh, is that one of your favorite dinosaurs?
Yeah, but it's not an ankylosaurus.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Dimetrodon.
Dimetrodon?
Oh, okay.
That's a Dimetrodon.
Hard to beat that.
That's painting number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to switch it up. And we'll show you painting number 2.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, I got this one too right away.
How we call it?
that was all classy. I like it.
We'll let you say it live.
Actually, if you blew this up, I could
Okay,
see this
that's fine.
being in the lobby of a
Wait,
hotel.
don't say it.
I totally
Let them
could.
guess.
Yeah,
Let them-
yeah.
I agree.
Modern art right there.
Very
listen to
classy.
what they guess. Yeah, see how close they get.
I like both of them, but yeah. Let's see what people think of this one here. Alicia sees
Nice.
a squeezed rubber chicken.
Yeah,
Squeezed
Eric.
rubber
there you
chicken.
go. I like it.
It's funny. An
the
ostrich pretending to be a chicken.
A lot of chickens. Hold on.
Chicken stuff.
Don't go anywhere.
Fancy
You're gonna
dancing
learn
giraffe.
in a minute, okay? A fancy
Rubber
dancing
chicken
giraffe.
wearing a tutu. Say the
These are all
four
guesses
fairies.
that they do. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
I see the Pokemon shuckle. There's
I'm
always a
not- I'm not-
Pokemon in every single one of these.
How about we
Always a
call
Pokemon.
I like it.
Hey, well,
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
yeah. I see lightning hitting a pile of cherry blossom leaves.
Oh, I can see that.
Mm.
That's cool. I'm going to
That's
go a little more
pretty good.
abstract. For me, this is a French fry flamenco dancing in ketchup.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the answer.
I think I won.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Flaring campfire.
That's
Oh,
cool.
The Incredibles. My favorite Pixar movie.
Don't be one.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
All right,
wait.
so now we have to guess which one Luca did.
So now of the two, yeah, and I'll show them both without revealing. Let me hide this. Okay. You got to figure out which one. Don't give them the answer.
Hmm.
You have to figure out which one Luca did and which one Mika did. So this was number 1,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what?
and this was number 2.
I want to see the name.
So which one do you think was our little artist right here? And which one do you think was his brother? They're saying second was Luca. Second was Luca.
I was going to go with first with Luca.
Yeah, I
But
think
it
I'm
looks
with,
like-
I'm with you, Chris, because he was far too willing to give me the right answer. So I don't think.
I've been
Although Guy
trying to
says
keep
the
him
second one is
quiet.
Luca, and I always
I've been
have to-
trying to keep him quiet this whole time. It's been very hard. He's been. I shut him up more with this one, and then he yelled out with this one. So
the chat is unanimous with saying number 2 is Luca, but I think I'm gonna. I don't want to fight against it because I usually have to do what Di says because she's always proved to be right when I go against her. But yeah, I'm gonna say Luca's number 1.
So Luca was this one,
And you thought so
Mika
too,
was
Andrew?
this.
Let's see.
That's what you're saying. You're saying this was Luca,
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
and this is Mika.
That's what I said.
But the
the
chat
chat-
says the other
The
way.
chat is the complete opposite, except
Yep.
for Eric. No, everyone is opposite
Everyone.
of you guys.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So look at the name, and now look. You got them both. Okay. Now I want you to pick the one that you did. Do you know which one you did?
Yeah.
Which is yours?
I mean, he does
Okay.
hundreds of them, so I wouldn't be
This
wouldn't be
is
surprised if he didn't remember it.
This is
Him and his brother did 3 each just a half hour before the show.
There you go.
All right, so you want to show yours? All right, so the reveal, Luca is
this one.
Oh, chat was right. We were wrong.
Great. Oh,
That's a great one. I like that one.
that's very cool.
and what is it? What is it? What did you say it was?
Flamingo.
A dancing flamingo.
And this is a stock moth.
A shark moth.
A shark.
Shark moth.
Hey, give us something.
Originally he said it was a butterfly, but shark moth got him. Come here, come
Well,
here.
the fin. That makes sense. I totally get it.
I like the idea of the shark moth. Yeah.
I still think it's a French fly flamingo dancing instead of a flamingo. That's me.
I thought he was about to because he was excited about your French fry idea.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for hanging out.
Hi, Luca. See you next week.
Oh, you got a little Shooter McGavin on you.
Good night, buddy.
A
Love you.
stingray is essentially a shark moth.
It's not far off. I can see it.
Yeah, except for the fur.
There's no fin. It doesn't fly.
Flies underwater just like a penguin.
That's called swimming.
Uh-huh.
Flying underwater is swimming. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Flying underwater.
Um,
Good job. Way to go, guys.
Yeah, good guess, chat. Every
All right.
single one in the chat, it looked like.
For
well.
reference, this one was done April of 23,
Okay.
and he was born November of 21. And Mika's was done October of 24. So just
So
about
they're
the
about the
same
same age. Yeah.
Yeah, just about the same age when they were painting.
It's really cool. I agree
turns-
with Andrew. I think Luca's looks like something you'd see like in a hotel lobby or something.
Sure, yeah.
Minimalist
Yeah.
art.
I'm pretty sure. I remember my mom, when I was younger, my mom was into real estate. She was a real estate agent. And I remember going to a couple like staged homes with
Mhm.
like just shitty furniture and just goofy looking couches. I'm pretty sure this was a painting in one of those. Like
Right.
with this gaudy gold frame, like a longer kind of
yeah,
painting, but like that kind of the purples and the pinks and the blues. I remember seeing that. I do like this one a lot. This one's really cool.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got superhero colors in it.
Yeah.
It does.
I like it.
does. All right, so back to the regular scheduled program. Howdy, everyone.
It's a good way to start the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hello to everybody in the chat that we haven't had a chance to say hello to.
Yeah, everyone. Say hello to everybody. Yeah, it's often. I mean, I tried to get him last week, and he went to bed early. He almost left now because he had to go feed his dinosaurs. Because
There's
I
a lot
told
of
him that.
He told us.
I told him you were on, and you were the guy that did the dinosaurs, and he's like all dinosaurs. All day dinosaurs. It's ridiculous.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
I missed that one.
It just came out.
Oh, okay. Well, then I should watch that one.
That should be the link that's in our chat, in our show notes.
I think the link I sent you is going to be for the upcoming game. But yeah,
Right.
Okay.
I said, why am I half? I'm going to do the whole show, just half of me. I'm going to do this
should I
for the
do-
whole.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
Here, do it to the
link
other
that
side.
The link
Go
that
to the other
no, I'm not because you'll
Yeah,
screen
so-
cap it. I'm not doing that. I did send you a link to that BGG podcast with Amanda Panda,
Right.
and if you put it in the show notes, then it should be there as well.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, get to see
I
Tony
can
this
put
week,
that
too.
link in the chat right now, and it should be clickable.
There you go. Oh yeah, first time we're doing that, right?
Yeah, it's a new feature that's supposed to work there. So
There you go. Yeah.
Let us know if that works or not. But don't go to it now.
Yeah, no, don't go watch it
Watch
now.
this first. Yeah. Come back. There.
Yeah. So let's do. What do you want to do first? How do you want to do this?
So I don't know if anybody saw the picture that was posted for this. Can you post that up there real quick again, Chris? I got a little
I
trivia
can.
for you.
I can as soon as I move the window I'm looking at you in. And now I can't see you.
And the viewer count is 0. Everybody's
Was it?
gone.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, nice, Sam. You're still here though, Sam.
They
Appreciate
saw
that.
the
Also-
Luca painting. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
notice
all
Sam
part of-
posted about the Outrun the Bear promo? Or the new thing
Oh,
coming
no.
for Outrun the Bear? Yeah, Sam, post about it. I forgot what you posted, but he's got a thing for Outrun the Bear. And I know I talk about it a lot, but it's such a great game, and he's doing something to refresh it. So
All right.
you go.
Can anybody in the chat guess where I am? And I'm in a place that is a very famous older board game. It kind of leads right into the topic tonight.
I thought it looked like something that's outside an airport.
It's kind of close. Those are actually painted container.
Oh, wow.
they look like
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was then.
It's huge. I'm actually across the street from it. You can't really get close enough to get a good shot. But can anybody in the chat have a guess or no? I'll give it a minute and then I'll tell you. Trivial Pursuit. Not a terrible guess.
It's actually the colors of it. Well, there's a light green and dark green, so that's not true. But
Yeah, that's true.
So
I
this
would
is
say I want to say something. I mean, looking at how you're dressed, it's not.
cold.
It's not necessarily in a warm climate.
That is where your games are. That's right.
I could have delivered your games, but look at what I had stacked up. That's funny.
That's all the DC United.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where it all is.
There's some CMON games in there too.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
this is actually a public sculpture that's outside of Le Havre.
Oh,
There
look
it
at
is. I
that. Matt
it.
got it.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Maddie P.
Somebody might. That's pretty cool.
That's funny.
Wow.
Yes. It's in France. That's true. Anyway, I just thought that'd be fun for the topic. I just thought I'd maybe post that.
That's cool. Did you, while you were there, did you get to play the game in the location?
Surprisingly enough, none of the stores carried it. We went to one game store when it didn't have it, and I was like, I know it's old, but I was a little surprised.
That's weird.
But it's still, it's not really known. It's just weird that they didn't have it there. But
That's
anyway,
weird because we had Daryl Andrews on last week, and he said he was in not Sagrada, in
Spain.
What's the town called?
Spain.
Oh, that's not a town.
Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona.
Barcelona, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't come to my mind, but he was there looking for Sagrada, and they didn't have it, and they're there too. So that's funny.
Yeah, not having the game at the location is weird.
But it's also kind of standard, unfortunately, right? Like,
Yeah.
By the way, do we know anybody with the first name Stiles? Because last time was Daryl Andrews, and then all I had to do was change, get rid of the first name and add stuff. So now we need next guest to be Stiles Matthew or something like that. Yeah.
A friend of mine went to school with Stiles P from the Locks
There you
down
go.
in Yonkers, so I could ask to have him on. And then we go P, so we could have Peter Vaughn on, but then we need a Vaughn after that. That would be, I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, that's true, Eric. That's very well known.
Yep.
Dave said
that's
France,
wonderful.
so I went Spain. What? It worked.
Nice.
It was appropriate.
Yeah, we'll dive into that list and stuff. Before we do, we also have another link on our show notes. I guess we should do this in announcements, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Let's
do announcements
next, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hit the announcements thing. We got a rough structure of what we do here.
Is that what you want to call it?
It's rough. Yeah.
It's a sketch. It's an outline.
Don't change my banner. They're not experts.
Of course, you got to like and subscribe, right? Give the thumb.
Yeah. Hit. Do all that.
All
The
things.
things. Yeah.
Please do. Please do.
We care so much. Yeah. Hit the stuff. Whatever. Okay, so announcements. I don't have anything. Oh, wait. Do I? No, I don't. I don't have anything, as per usual. It's rare whenever I have an announcement. Most of my stuff is worked on for years until it comes out, and I have one announcement, and that's it.
Right.
But Mike, you do stuff all the time. What you got?
I don't do anything.
Great. I set you up for that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I did something really cool at the end of last week, which was after our show, so I can talk about it.
Yeah, talk about that.
I can't talk too much about it, though.
Oh, okay.
I got to play Flamebound
Oh, yeah.
with Chris and Brad Brooks and Manny, the designer. It's pretty damn fantastic. And I'm not just saying that. I was very impressed with how it played and the choices and the decisions you have to make and the way the game plays. That it's going to be another banger.
We lost horribly, too.
It was not, yeah.
I think I can say this. I'm the developer on it, so I'll take the flack if I'm not supposed to. But there's it's a book. You go through chapters every time you play, so it's like a different adventure every time. And we started Mike off on the boss monster chapter, like chapter 4, instead of growing in there easily. So
Progression.
yeah, right into the
crash course in boss fighting.
It's not called the boss monster, but
it's
the harder one.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm excited to learn more and play more through it. But to jump in, it didn't take a lot. Like the learning curve on how the game plays, you're up and playing really quickly. And for not having played the first 3 chapters and jumping in chapter 4, I might have missed some of the growth of the game or the storyline of the game, but jumping into it at that point, it was comfortable. I mean, it all makes sense. It's all intuitive. It's really good.
Well, now you're going to make me a liar and give me an announcement, because we are going to start very soon. I can't say exactly when, but within weeks, test playing Flamebound on TTS, and go to the Cardboard Alchemy Discord, sign up for stuff, all that stuff. Yeah.
I knew I'd get you to do some sort of announcement.
Yeah. Making me work.
I have to. You don't do anything else. Shit.
Fair enough.
No, I don't have anything on my end. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Andrew and Tony, and hopefully I can convince the Rossies to take a couple days off and drive down with me.
You gotta work on that.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I tried today. We'll see. But we're going down to Tantrum Con this weekend. I'll be hanging out with Peter from Cardboard Alchemy and Alex Cutler, the co-designer of Critter Kitchen. We have a turn meal on that Sunday, which will be super fun.
Awesome.
I went last year for the first time. It's a great group of people, like Kevin and Will and Monica, and they're all like Tantrum houses. They're just really good people, and they put on a good show. So I'm excited to hang out. I get to see Richard Lanius again, and we were texting earlier today about working on our Batman game and other things, and I'm excited to get back down there. And I don't get to see Richard that often. Actually, last year was the first time I had seen him since before COVID. The last time I had seen him was the Gen Con before COVID. And then I hadn't seen him until last year, which he was the one that taught me Tales of Arthurian Nights, which we played at Gathering. So I'm very excited about going down there again. It was a great show. It was a good time. So yeah, hopefully all the snow is gone. Jesus. What'd they get? Charlotte got like 12 inches of snow, and they haven't had that much in how long?
Yeah.
It's going to be great. But yeah, there's other things, but it's the same stuff that I keep talking about, like Tales of Myth and Legend and all the stuff going on with that. So Tantrum Con this week. If you're going to be there, find us, say hello.
Yeah, I'm definitely super excited about Tantrum Con for a couple things. One, I love it, right? It's great. And this year I can only go for 2 days. So I'm only there for Friday and Saturday, which is unfortunate, but just other things are going on. I can only spare the 2 days.
How long does it normally go, from like Thursday to Sunday?
Thursday to Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a good 4 days. But I'm going to be table flipping on Friday. So
nice.
I'm super excited to be part of that. I got invited. It's going to be me versus Zazu. And we're going to bring people up from the audience, and we're going to have trivia, little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trivia, to see who gets to come up and be on stage with us. So,
man,
that's going to be really cool.
I'm in.
So if you're there around on Friday, definitely check that out. Also, Josh and I, who do the Tabletop Submarine, we're going to be doing music bingo. This is something that Josh has been doing professionally at his restaurant for a while now, and we're going to bring it to here. It's going to be, I think it's 90s and 2000s music bingo instead of trivia. So you're going to mark spots on your card for different music that comes on. It's going to be kind of cool.
Cool. Oh, that'll be fun.
What do you hear the song and you have to know what title it is?
Josh is running it. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay.
When he described it, I was like, yes, this sounds like fun. I've never heard of this before. So we're going to do that on behalf of Tabletop Submarine. Nice. And then, of course, I'll be doing the VIP tables, and I'll be showing off Wine Cellar as well as Three Tricky Pigs. And I have been told that Tony is going to bring me a copy of Digging for Dinos so I can show that off too, which is awesome. And I really wish I had a copy of Garden Club, which is the other announcement I have, by Chris Couch Games. That's going to be kickstarting in March. We're putting some finishing touches on the development of that one, but that
Backer kitting?
What's that?
Backer kitting in March?
Kickstarting it in March. So in March is going to be the Kickstarter. I'm planning on fulfilling it before the end of the year.
Is it on BackerKit or is it on a Kickstarter?
Kickstarter. I misspoke. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Because the link you gave me was BackerKit.
Oh, well, maybe it's Backer. I was told Kickstarter, but maybe it's BackerKit. So
for instance.
What do I know?
Yeah, BackerKit.
I know about the game. For those who
you better know about the game.
Garden Club is a competitive, cozy gardening game. So you are cultivating a garden with another person, but you're trying to figure out what they want and block it and plant the stuff that you want in its place. And you're trying to do a little puzzly, tile laying, kind of set collection-y kind of thing. And there's a market where you're trying to harvest and then you get to score it if you have the most harvested of a specific thing. So if I have more eggplant than you, then I get to count the eggplants. But you only count them if they're pairs next to each other. So they only propagate if you get 2 of them. So you're trying to like set those up on the board at the same time. It's just a really kind of a fun little puzzle. And there's tools that can manipulate the board. And there's just some really cool stuff going on. So check out for that one if that interests you at all. If you want to play a cozy, competitive gardening tile laying game, this is also co-designed with Kristen Mott.
Oh, I was just talking to her today.
Yeah. And there's going to be another little game called Pedal. It's going to come with it. It's a minor version of the game with pretty much only cards. So it's like a travel edition kind of thing without all the bells and whistles. It just distills it down to an essence. And that's what Pedal's going to be. So that's pretty cool, too.
Cool.
That's exciting. I don't think I saw that one. You might have shown me. No, I don't think you showed me that one.
No.
Cool.
I don't think you've seen this one.
Well, links in the description and also in the chat. But again, don't leave us yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go later.
So yeah,
fun
just
little.
And then I have 2 more games coming out later this year that I can't talk about just yet.
Don't talk about it.
But I can say that one of them is an IP, and it's going to be done by Maestro Media. So that's coming out later this year. It'll be announced at some point, but excited about that one. And then I have a game with Grand Gamers Guild coming out later this year too. So that's really cool.
Look at you.
Let's try to guess the IP. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 1. No.
I will not confirm or deny.
Yeah, I might have had insider info on that one, but
You may or
See,
may
I don't, so I could ask any question, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
not from
tell you.
Andrew. Not from Andrew. Andrew didn't say anything. If anyone from Maestro was watching, Andrew did not talk about anything.
Was it Fight Club? Because you do not talk about Fight Club.
You do not talk about Fight Club.
I
So
wouldn't mind
fun-
a club game. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be
a fun
weird
little connection between the show. You mentioned that game is co-designed with Kristen Mott.
Yep.
Kristen put together a solo mode for Concrete Canvas, which is going to Kickstarter in March from Intersection Games.
Cool.
And I printed up her solo mode last week, or week before, to test it. And we're getting together at Tantrum to run through design notes and the game itself. So that's a fun little connection there.
She also is designing the solo mode for Garden Club as well, so that will have a solo mode.
Nice. Awesome. Cool. That's exciting.
So I only have a couple more things, and that is that I'm going to be on Going Analogs podcast, which is coming out later this week. So you got that to look forward to your ear holes too.
More of Andrew talking.
Yeah, exactly. There's not enough of that in the world, right?
No, you don't get enough with your own podcast, and you don't get enough with all the other things you do. You want to get on something else to talk more.
Right. And then, Chris, can you earmuffs for just a second, real quick? I'm going on the board game rundown on Wednesday, so you'll see.
Nice.
Everybody gets to go there, apparently.
Wednesday, yeah.
This Wednesday. Good. Well, that's fine. We got you before they did. That's okay.
Yeah, priorities.
No, that's fine. I love it. Do you know what your topic is for Wednesday?
We're talking about multi-use cards. So favorite games, multi-use cards.
Oh, I'm working on one of those right now.
I adore that mechanism. Really, really do. Yeah.
That next game you have from Chad at 25th Century, the multi-use cards on that is it multi-use?
Yeah, kind of. You don't really, because you don't turn them in for different things, but each card has multiple things that it does.
Right. Which is interesting because the card can be used multiple ways. Yeah. So multi-use. Huh.
But when I think of multi-use cards, I think of the decision you have in your hand when you play it. You're doing it for this or you're doing it for that.
Right.
In this case, the card just based on when you're using it does different things rather than you have to make a choice.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Well, that's it. If that's not enough for you, I'll keep designing more games. But I'm excited.
Rocking it, man.
Keep them coming.
Rocking it.
4 games coming out this year. I'm super excited about that.
That's awesome.
Awesome. We have. I'm trying to see if I don't have it anymore, do I? All right. Well, I don't. I'll just put this up then. I was looking for the lightning round banner that we could put at the bottom here.
Oh yeah, I got to find out what my spirit animal board game is. I got to find out.
Yeah, so if you didn't see last week, I've changed up our lightning round just a little bit. There's still some questions that you'll remember, but instead of saying you're like this NPC, this fictional character, instead we have games that you're most likely to love or
Right.
should play. Yeah. So let me pop that up here. I think I was sharing the wrong thing. That's cool. All right, so
Wait. Andrew, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a nice crisp Gewürztraminer.
Nice.
That's card number 4 in Wine Cellar for those who
Wine
are
cellar. Mm. Very good.
that's great. Secretly advertising the other games is
Hey,
I like
listen,
my wine.
you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
at the end of the show. He'll be mauled by a dinosaur, and they'll be full circle. Yeah.
Might happen.
All right. So for those that you haven't seen, we're going to be asking Andrew questions. He's going to go down the yellow path or the red path. It's going to take him down to one of these questions. So you won't see all of the questions. It's 10 questions in total. And eventually you will get down to one of these secret answers here. Hopefully you don't remember exactly some of them because we did show 2 of them last time.
I don't remember them at all, so it's all right.
Awesome. Great. So first question. Start with an easy one, but an oldie but goodie. Han Solo or Indiana Jones?
I'm an Indiana Jones guy. I love the adventure. I like punching Nazis. That's where I'm going.
I mean, the Empire is space Nazis, so it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but yeah. I see what you're saying, but the outfit is cooler.
Either way, you're on the right side, right?
Right.
So we're going Indiana Jones.
So what Andrew just said is that he'd rather have whips over blasters.
Well, Indiana Jones has a gun. He just doesn't use it very often.
True.
That's true.
Still whips.
Only when he has dysentery. Be able to teleport anywhere or invulnerability.
I hate that I'm following Daryl so closely, but teleport anywhere. I love to travel, man. Just let me not have to fly, not have to. I would like to pop into every convention that ever happens anytime I feel like it, right? Like, I could be in France, I could be in Germany, I could be at whatever game convention I feel like it, just bam, be there. And when I'm tired, bam, I'm in my own bed.
You don't even have to buy a badge.
That's what I'm saying. You just pop in, play a game,
Pop in.
come back out.
You never need a hotel room. That's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
Save so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, the world is your oyster.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, that goes along with our theme today, right? So,
Yep.
yeah. So you are following the path of
Don't
Daryl.
worry, I will branch off. No question.
Two-Face or Riddler?
See, I'm
You
going to go
gotta say
Riddler on this
that
one
has to be
because-
TWO. That can't be the number 2.
Why?
Because it's not Two-Face. It's TWO. It's Two-Face.
All right. I guess you would know.
Just saying.
All right.
I find the Riddler more interesting based on the questions and the answers and the puzzle and stuff like that.
All right. Well, still following Daryl.
I know. I
Uh-huh.
promise I'm going to deviate, though. I promise.
I say answer honestly, and if you end up being like Daryl, well, there could be worse things. Indian cuisine or sushi?
All right. So I love and adore sushi, but because Daryl said sushi, I'm going Indian cuisine because I want to be more adventuresome. I want to try more things, right? So put me down
Okay.
Indian cuisine.
All right.
Part of traveling for me is also experimenting and trying new things, right? So if I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to pop in somewhere. I'm going to have whatever local beer they got. I'm having whatever local wine they've got. I'm going to try their cuisine, eat their,
Mhm.
potato swirly on a stick, whatever it is. I want some of that. So, yeah.
I do have limits. I'm not going to try haggis.
Okay, that's fine. I've had it before, so I don't need to have it a second time.
Right.
You can fool me once. I'm not going to be fooled again.
No.
Learn a fictional language, Klingon or Elvish?
All right, so I would need to learn this with my wife so that when we're out doing things, we can talk together in this language.
Yeah, it's a good
But I
idea.
think it'd be more interesting to make it Elvish because it's probably a little more elegant. So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, you almost kind of have to yell "Oxtabok" whenever you're talking. And it's kind of, people tend to notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Octabok means meat or living animal. They don't make a difference between the two.
Okay.
So you pick Elvish.
Yeah. Yellow. There we go.
Nice.
I went mustard.
Your life's theme music uses an accordion or bagpipes.
Oh, that is both spectacular and terrible, and I like it. I'm going to go accordion because I got a little Weird Al Yankovic in my back of my head, and I like that better than the Scottish pipes. So I'm going to go little Weird Al sound.
All right.
And I think my life mixtape would include a lot of ska, so I think that might work better. The accordion there.
Worker placement or rolling dice?
I'm a worker placement guy. Give me actions that I control and the consequences based on it, right? Like I like rolling dice before making a decision. I hate rolling dice after I've made a decision. Right?
Input, output, randomness, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. Only drink water or never eat restaurant food?
Whoo! You
That's
have really
a tough one.
pulled the strings there, haven't you, huh? So I don't like to eat out quite as much as Daryl does, but I do love to eat out. My wife is an amazing cook, so I could probably get over not eating restaurant food and still enjoy because we can cook things together. The internet is full of cookbooks to do all different kinds of things. You're not very good at it, maybe, but you can try. Whereas if I only drink water, I will never get to taste beer, never get to taste wine, never get to drink mixed spirit drinks. Oh, all right, that's it. It's decided. I'm going red. Never eat.
Get it? You have a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
So never eat restaurant food. It's going to be hard to travel then.
You know what?
You got to bring your bag lunch.
I will have to. You know what I'll do? I'll sign up for cooking classes everywhere I go. That's how I fix it.
Interesting.
I will talk to the chefs ahead of time, set it up. I'll pay them, and I'll bring the beer and the wine, and we'll have a good time.
What's inside the bracket of restaurant though? Like restaurant, like are you thinking like sit down restaurant waiter comes over and you order, or like
fast food counts? Fast food's a restaurant.
McDonald's is a restaurant.
Yeah,
it's a restaurant.
Somebody else is cooking your food, and you're at a physical location, right? Like I think that's what that counts.
Okay, and I'm going here with Eric. So like food trucks or hot dog vendors, is that a restaurant?
Nope. Well, yes, I think those are because somebody else is cooking your food for you and giving it to you.
And you're paying for it. Yeah.
If you are not making it yourself, it is a restaurant.
Yep, agreed.
Okay.
And you're paying for it. Someone can make you home cooked meal at their
yeah. If somebody makes
not a restaurant, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's a professional, I cook food and you buy it and eat it, that's a restaurant.
Okay.
Vending machine? No, they didn't really cook that. I think that's the same. That's like eating out of a gas station. I think you're fine with that. That's not a restaurant.
That's like getting the prepackaged food like Pop-Tarts. That doesn't count.
Unless you're eating the hot dogs that are rotating. By the way, don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that at all. But if you are, that could be a restaurant, maybe. That's the restaurant section of the gas station.
Yeah, I think restaurant needs to be defined a little bit more. Right, because gas stations, like I know some of ours have really good wraps and subs and stuff you can get, but it's not Subway.
I mean, Buc-ee's definitely has a whole section that is a restaurant inside a gas station, and that's a restaurant part. But if you go and buy a bag of chips that are prepackaged.
Oh, Tony loves roller hot dogs. That scares the hell out of me.
All right, so you said never eat restaurant food.
It was painful. That was a painful choice.
A lot of these are. That's what makes them fun. Never see the last 20 minutes of a movie or the last episode of a series.
Oh,
It's awful.
Oh my God. All right, so there's this trend out now where it feels like they're finishing the climax of the movie a little earlier than the end. And then there's a lot of like postscript that goes on these movies. Mm-hmm. So I think as painful as this is, I'm going to go with the last 20 minutes of a movie where I can probably either guess the ending at that point or get really close to it. Whereas the last episode of a series is so dramatically different from the one before that missing out on that one would be brutal.
Well, most series, the penultimate episode, penultimate,
yeah,
is the second to last, and that's where a lot of the resolution comes in, and then The epilogue is the last one, so you find out what happens after the ship blew up or after the person came to their revelation.
I see what you're saying, but I've also found that a lot of series though have a 2-part ending,
Yeah.
right? So I would hate to see the first part of the ending and then not see the second part of the ending. That would be just brutal. And I'm investing like an hour of time into that episode and missing out on another hour. So it's almost like watching half of a movie rather than missing 20 minutes.
I don't want to start any rants, but there are some series I wish I hadn't seen the last episode.
Well, yeah, that goes
right.
Right? There's some we should take back.
Looking at you, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so you're picking movie then.
Yeah, I'm going to go mustard on this one.
Nice.
Huh.
I mean, you'd be in trouble with Clue, but you'd be fine with Lord of the Rings.
It would be hard for me to watch almost any thriller, mystery kind of Agatha Christie movie. I can understand it being a problem.
Live in a forest or in a houseboat?
This is kind of tough. As much as I like the scenery of a forest, right? But there's something about the vista of water and the calmingness of it. And first of all, especially if it's fresh water, there's something about like having the life fluid around you like that and dipping in it and swimming in it and stuff like that. So I'm going to go a houseboat.
All right. Well, here we are. So you can tell us if you've played this or are interested in playing it. And the answer is Dixit.
Okay. I mean, that is really abstract. That could have absolutely been the forest as well.
I mean, there's a boat on the cover.
There's a boat on the cover. Okay, that's what you went with. All right, that's fair.
To be fair, Dixit could almost be at the end of any of these because
I thought you were going to throw on something like Calypso or something like that from Inside Up Games, where you're like building a floating city on the water or something like that. I was thinking.
What are your thoughts on Dixit?
I have never played. I know how it plays because you got to do research on things, and I know the cards are very cool. I've seen plenty of those times, but I've actually not sat down and actually played the game Dixit. So
Dixit,
I got to do it.
You got to do it now. Dixit is one of those games where someone explains how it plays, and you go, "Okay, I kind of get it," but it really feels different, no matter depending on the group you're with.
Yeah.
And if you play with the right group, it feels one way. You play with a different group, it feels a different. Especially if you're playing with people that you know, because then you're trying to get someone to guess your clue, but not everybody, basically, right? So you're going to target like, oh, I have this secret little, inside joke with my wife, so I'm going to say this thing, and only she will get, and only us will move up. But eventually, maybe she's beating you. You can't do that anymore. You have to pick the person who's losing to do the inside jokes with, and it's pretty good. Yeah.
Daryl's already got me a nickname apparently. Hey, Daryl, what's up? Good to see you, brother.
Daryl.
Now instead of swearing, I'm just going to say Dixit from here on out.
Dixit. Yeah, we played Dixit. I want to say almost every weekend whenever we were doing game nights every weekend over at my brother's house for almost a whole year. And then by the end of it, I was like, I would stop bringing it. And they were like, please bring it back. I was like, no, I'm not bringing it back. I'm tired of this game. Because we played it so much, but it is replayable.
Yeah.
Took me a while to get back around to it. It's like when you eat tuna fish for too many times and then you can't have a sandwich for a while.
No, that's like a once in a month situation at most, right? Like, I can't do that right away.
Yeah, I think I went a year once just eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like every day. I lost a lot of weight actually doing that.
Were you not allowed in restaurants? Did you answer the question improperly?
I didn't have a car.
Oh, okay.
So I would have to walk. I did have a couple of restaurants, but they were a couple miles from me or something like that. It would take so it was like once a week I might do it, kind of thing. So yeah.
Daryl's turning into a drinking game. I appreciate that, Daryl. Thank you very much. Dixit.
That's a good one.
All right, and that's the lightning round. I need to add. I do like the questions you got on this one, but I need to shuffle them up a little bit add some more new ones in there. Seen some of those.
Of all the games you could have picked, I think I would have picked Dixit last. So that's very interesting that it came up that way.
So it doesn't appeal to you.
It's not that it doesn't appeal to me because I like the creative side of trying to figure that kind of stuff out. It's just, it's so far off the games that I drive myself toward, right? Like it's not, it's like Codenames. I like Codenames, but it's not the kind of game I go, let me play Codenames. I'm very excited to play Codenames. I will play it because some people will bring it to the group or show it around and be like, hey, you guys want to play this? And I'll be like, yeah, why not? I'll jump in and play, but I'm not going to pick that one for myself.
Right.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, Alan.
We,
Financial diet. I know
I think. Oh, what was that?
I said I know the financial diet well. There was a time in my life, something with you there, but I was eating ham and cheese sandwiches back when I was in college, and I was unemployed for like 2 months, and so it got down to pretty bad. And I was like, well, I can afford mustard, bread, and ham and cheese, and that's gonna have to be good enough for a while. So,
Worst I ever got was also in college. I stole a can of soup from my roommate. He had been gone for like 3 months.
mm-hmm.
He was a teaching assistant or something, so he was in another town. So I basically had the room to myself, but was completely out of money. All this stuff. I was like, I'll pay him back. I'll get him. I looked in his closet and saw a can of soup, and I didn't have a can opener, so I used a knife and just ate it out of the can like that. I was starving.
Yeah, I understand.
Wow.
Thank goodness it's not there anymore, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now I cook the soup.
Yeah. Now you have a can opener.
Yeah. Got myself a can opener and everything.
Oh,
God. Speaking of being impoverished, why don't we talk about traveling the world?
Yeah. That's the best way to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So our top 5. I didn't write this in at all, did I?
I'll do it.
Well, I already started. You can't.
I'll go ahead and say it. So our top 5 tonight is places we want to travel and games associated with that space.
There you go.
And games that go with them. There you go.
Yeah. So, what is? How did you put any rules against this list? Did you like?
For me, I picked the location first, right? I was like, where do I want to go? And then I picked a game to pair with it. So something I'd like to either play when I'm there or something that is evocative of that place. That's how I did it.
Did you have any locations that you couldn't think of a game for, so you skipped it?
Nope. Because I feel like almost every place has some game associated with it, right? Like some are more specific than others.
Right.
But there's almost always some way of tying it in. And I kept this from my personal list. These are places I have not been to for the most part, right? Like these are places that I'm still looking forward to going that I have not been.
Interesting. Okay.
Nice. Mike, what about you?
Mine's a mix of places I've been and places I want to go that I haven't been to yet. One technically is half and half. I've been there, but I haven't been there, which I'll explain.
What?
I know. I'll explain it.
Great.
But yeah, I didn't put expansions on the list.
Okay. I didn't either.
I thought of a place that I want to go and then thought of a game that went with it more specifically than like some games are very general in its this is during a period or this is around this country.
Right.
It's definitely more specific to a location than just a generic like this happens in Europe. Like it's more than that.
Yeah. I was more specific than that too. Yeah, I didn't have any generic throwouts. Although I take the back, I have one honorable mention, and that is I want to go to every island in the Caribbean.
Nice.
And I paired that with Maracaibo because you go around the Caribbean, right? Like so, but I would like to eventually have a checklist and check off every single island in the Caribbean. It would be a very cool trip.
That'd be a good one.
And I would travel boat by island. I would go like from one island to the next on a boat. And then
I've
hire
watched
another boat at the next one.
Yeah.
Or another boat at the next one.
I've watched some videos.
We know
of
you like the
people-
boats because of your lightning round.
And there you go.
Yeah, I've watched some video of people doing that, basically living on sailboats and stuff like that. There's a part of me that wishes I could do that. I spent most of my childhood weekends on boats.
One thing I didn't do, and I hope neither of you did as well, was put Earth on this list.
No, I didn't put on my list.
Okay.
I do like to travel to Earth from time to time,
Okay.
but I've been there. So
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah,
Eric.
and I didn't. I mean, I hate this game, so I wouldn't do it. But like terraforming Mars, like I didn't put Mars or the Moon or the
I
Outer Rim, like any of those things. Like there are locations, actual locations you can go and touch without millions of dollars
Yes.
to go up into space.
Although I was tempted to put it on my list just to piss off Mike. I was this close to being like, I'm going to put Terraforming Mars on there just because
that's the only reason to put something
he hates
on.
that game so much.
I mean, maybe not now and maybe not in our lifetime, but at some point you might be able to take a trip to Mars, so it would fit this list, right?
Yeah.
But if you put it on it, you'd lose some points with me, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no Earth, and then every place is an actual place you can go to for me. So
Plus, it was a top 5 list, not a top 20 list, so I didn't have any extra spots to leave. I didn't have
Sure.
enough
Sure.
room to drop some stuff off.
Yeah, I actually had a good amount of things to put on these. Like, sometimes,
yeah, you can go any bloodbath. Yeah,
sometimes I have a problem coming up with 5 or like I got 2 maybe or something. But I have a good healthy list here. I have a lot of places I want to visit. So yeah, this is a
I
good
think it's
list.
also, even if you're well traveled like Daryl, there are a lot of places you haven't been yet that you still want to go.
Yeah,
and
or you
really
haven't been
wasn't-
to them like you would if you were Daryl, because he
Sure.
has fun, more fun
Anywhere.
than anybody ever. Yeah.
It was interesting to see all of the, like, going through the list, seeing all the locations, like actual locations that are like board game name, and that's like parallel to a place. And then a lot of games that I wouldn't have thought of being in a region for that game. There are a lot of games that are based on actual locations. It's
there
pretty
are.
cool.
Especially if you're Stefan Feld.
Sure, yeah, that's true. You can just do that whole list. Really, there are. Well, now that Daryl's on the West Coast, he's got a lot more places in his backyard he can visit that maybe he wouldn't be able to from this side.
Right?
Cool.
All right. Well, let's get started. Who wants to go first?
Mike, you get to go first.
Ooh.
All right, let's do it.
I
know
like
you
that
don't
he's
pick
calling
either
you
one,
out.
so there's that.
I'll do it. All right. I believe Nick's pointed it out earlier that mine are not in any order. I'm
Never
pretty sure it
mind.
was Nick's. I'm scrolling
Never
to see. I think it was Nick's that said it. But hey, Mike, good to see you. I'm gonna come out of the gate with the first game I ever played at a convention. I went down to Dice Tower Con before it was Dice Tower East. I walked in with my neighbors, who I've told the story. They were the ones that got me into board gaming. They were off doing a thing, and I walked into the convention, the ballroom, and it was just tables of people playing games. It was a whole nother world opening up. And I met this guy named Joseph, and turns out he was from Brooklyn. And he's like, "You look lost. You want to play a game?" I'm like, "Yeah." And we played Jamaica.
Nice.
I
Eric
haven't
mentioned
been.
that one in the chat a second ago too.
I saw. That's why I figured I'd lead with it.
Plus, for those who haven't heard the story from Mike, by the way, you can go to the Tabletop Submarine podcast, go back in the archives when Mike was a guest on the show,
That's true.
and you can hear that story.
I did. I talked about it. I have my copy. I don't know if you can see it. It's up here. I have it on my little Sagrada rack.
There you go.
With the expansion. But yeah, it was one of the first games I played at a convention. It will always hold a place in my world. But I actually really do enjoy the game. It's not just a nostalgia thing. Like it's fairly light to get into. There's not that many rules to it. So you can get up and play in really quickly. It's got the dice, and you select one for one thing, the one for the other. It's a race around the island, and you can go down to the different places to get a thing, like kind of like a rabbit hole, but not really. I like it. I love it. And I've never been to Jamaica. My cousin went on his first honeymoon, and he brought me back a Yankees hat from Jamaica. I have the Jamaican flag on the side. I've always wanted to go. I've seen a number of pictures. It looked beautiful, and the game's damn good.
And it's better at higher player counts.
It's better at higher play, yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely more competitive. Yeah, you get in each other's way and all that
More
stuff.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
it's a
Oh, there
great
you go.
game.
Honeymoon location.
It makes me think something about my list. It doesn't have to be anybody else's list, but I tried to match the feeling of being there, and I doubt racing around the island and pirate ships is what it feels like to be in Jamaica. But
Okay.
you know, that's just my thing. It's my list.
You better not have any games about being a merchant anywhere.
I don't think I do.
All right.
I can sell stuff places.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm not fighting against your list or anything.
Okay.
Oh, are we going to me first?
Sure. Go ahead.
See, I also don't have any in any order, other than the fact that I am keeping my most want to go place as last.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll do an easy, obvious one. And I think I might be going at least close to there, if not there, this year. Hopefully, we'll see. You never know. But I want to go to London, and I love this game, Martin Wallace's London. If you haven't played before, it's one of those weird things where you look and go, okay, it doesn't look like a lot's going on and stuff there. But the cool thing about it is you build a little tableau of cards in front of you, and then you say, okay, I'm done building. I run it, and you run it, and you flip all the cards over. Then you build again. You run it, flip the cards over. It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
It's like build a quick engine, run it. Build a quick engine, run it. A lot of people complain about engine games where you build this awesome engine and you don't really get to run it that much. So this gives you that dopamine hit constantly, like, oh, I just built the city, run it. Built the city, run it, kind of thing. It's a really cool feeling. Great job. This is the copy that I have. I know there's other versions of it, so I just picked that version. But yeah, there's real locations in there. So it'd be really fun to be like, oh, we were just there or something like that, visiting.
Yeah. I got 2 tips for you, Chris, when you go to London. So one is stay as close to the theater district as you can. And I think it's just a really cool area to walk around. Plus, there's a lot of stuff that's very adjacent to that. So it's a good spot to be. Maybe slightly more expensive than some of the places, but not as bad as other. There's lots of worse places to stay. And then 2, one of the best things that London has is these small theaters that you can get tickets the day of. Walk up to the box office. Like I get.
Okay.
And they actually have spots. Unlike in Chicago, where things are sold out like a month or 2 months in advance, you can literally just pop up. I went to see Back to the Future musical day of. I went to see like some really cool musical theater.
Well, your audio is cutting out for me. Is it for you too, Mike?
Yeah, a little bit of stuttering. Could just be a glitch.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Sound good.
Okay.
Clear there. Yeah, it sounded like an internet thing, not your mic thing, but sounds good now. Yeah, we have that here in Houston, actually. There are a lot of small theaters that you can
that's cool.
go to, and not a lot of wait time. And there's bigger ones, too, that do have the wait time, but, yeah. Cool.
I was looking at where the hotel is for UKGE, and it's in Birmingham, and it's about 2 hours away from London.
So it's possible. I mean, Birmingham is kind of cool too. So
sure, yeah.
But yeah, so London is my number 5.
All right, for my number 5, it's gonna feel like pandering, but I've not been to Barcelona, and I really want to go, and I want to go to Sagrada Familia, and so I'm taking Sagrada with me, and I'm gonna absolutely play it in front of the Sagrada and take those pictures. So eventually, I want to make that happen. You're welcome, Daryl. I will send you those pictures when I do it.
Ooh, look at that cover.
It's also on my list. It's one of my favorite games. I did not. It's on I figured it would come up. One of us would bring it. Maybe not Chris, but you. I would assume. That's great. That's awesome.
That's the new.
I love the game. I just don't want to go to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona's beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I've heard great things about it. My wife's been, but I haven't, and it's been on that bucket list for a long time. We just haven't pulled it off.
I was there. I was in Barcelona. I was there. What 90?
Everybody drink. Daryl said Dixit. Sorry.
Mr. Dixit. When was the Olympics in Barcelona? Was that 92?
I'm not
I
sure.
think I was there. I took a school trip when I was in school. I think it was 93. So I got to see like the track that they had there, and it was all gated off or whatever. But some of the best sunsets I've ever seen were in Spain, in Madrid, mostly in Barcelona. Gorgeous.
So I took a trip and we finished in Madrid and then flew out, and we passed up the chance to duck over to Barcelona for the day, and because I wanted to see Madrid, like really see Madrid, and I really wish I'd reversed it and not seen Madrid and seen Barcelona instead.
Yeah, but Madrid, you got to step on the geographical center of Spain. Did you take that picture?
No, I didn't, but I did go there, and that was kind of a cool moment. But from what I've heard, I think I'm more of a Barcelona guy than a Madrid guy, if that makes sense.
That's like Florence and Venice.
Yeah, they're different feels.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all the new. I've been watching Ben. Ben posts a daily. I've been actually chirping at him, but he posts a daily Sagrada challenge, and he plays in like 2 minutes. He plays to try and complete a window. And I caught one a couple days ago. Daryl will appreciate this. I caught one a couple days ago, and I'm watching it, and he puts a 2. For those that know the game, the window has some restrictions. Some of them are color, some of them are number. And the game itself, you can't put similar numbers or similar colors orthogonally adjacent. And in one of the videos that I just happened to come across my feed, he drops a 2 above a 2 restriction. So he'd never be able to put a 2 next to it. And as I'm yelling at the screen, he takes a 2 and puts a 2 on the 2 restriction next to a 2, as he then discusses how you cannot put similar numbers next to each other. And he says you can never put 2 of the same number next. So I just yelled at the 2, bad placement. Then I yelled at him for putting a 2 next to the 2, breaking a rule. Then he talks about the rule and I sent him a message. It was hysterical. And then the next day he screwed it up again, and I sent him a text message. But today, I think today it might have been yesterday, but today was the first one where he did the challenge on the new window with the 3D, like the dual layer board and the new board layout that's there. It looks gorgeous. It looks absolutely, the graphic design and the art and the cards, the upgrade that it's getting, it looks really good.
Yeah, Quanche killed it. He did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely destroyed it. There you go.
Going to get some travel facts from Daryl.
Yeah.
Well, and for those that have seen Daryl in previous episodes, we would not have Sagrada in the Sagrada we know unless Daryl if he didn't go to the Sagrada.
It would have been some other theme. That's right.
It would have been some other theme because they had the base for that game, but it wasn't. They didn't know what the theme was going to be, and it wasn't until Daryl and Sonia took the trip to Barcelona that he had the inspiration to be like, oh, that's what this game's going to be about, and we get Sagrada out of it.
And there just aren't enough stained glass games in the world. We need more of those.
That aren't Azul.
Right. That one doesn't count. I know.
Well, that's not stained glass. That's tiles.
They have a version of it.
But yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's true.
Right. Yeah, Sagrada's a great pick. I have it written down. It's definitely, it's a great game. It's a great location.
I actually did that pick just to force you to make another pick, Mike.
Nice. I got mine. Sagrada's on there, but it wasn't circled.
Nice.
There's another one on here that I would talk about, but I'm pretty sure Chris is going to talk about it, so I'm going to leave that one alone.
You don't know?
I could hedge my bets on that one pretty easily.
I have replacements just in case.
Great. I'll call my shot. I think it's going to be this one. All right. So I talked about Jamaica. There's so many but there's one place that I really want to visit that I haven't been to yet. And I don't know when it's going to happen, but I've just seen pictures and it looks just unbelievably gorgeous. It's in Greece and it's Santorini.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
I want to go there, something fierce. And then
what game do you want to
there
play
with
then?
the blue caps on the buildings and the game Santorini. Like, I know this is, the gods and you're playing around and, but what you end up with in that game where you have the buildings and you have the blue caps and everything,
right?
It doesn't really mimic Santorini in Greece, but it gives you the idea of like what the buildings look like on the cliff with the water. Like the location looks beautiful.
Yeah.
The game's really fun too. It's a great puzzle. I like the replayability of all the god powers. It's a light game to get into. It's strategic, not too easy. You could definitely make moves that benefit your opponent if they capitalize on it. But I love this game, and it's one of my like top of the checklist boxes of places I want to go to.
I don't love a lot of abstract games, but this one does hit for me. And I love people who have done, by the way, where they've punched holes in each of the spaces and put little Christmas lights underneath them so that it lights up the windows when the board is full.
Yeah.
You can see pictures of that. That's really a cool element, too. I love that.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I like it. I like the replay of it. I mean, they have other things, right, with the Golden Fleece, and they did this one. I do like the New York version, I think, a little bit better as a gamer.
Okay.
I think with the buildings, it adds a little bit more to the game. But I wrap my head more around this version of Santorini just because of the Greek gods and the location itself. See you, Tony. See you this week. Safe travels, brother. Yeah, so Santorini is my number 4. It's definitely high on my list of places I want to go visit. And the game's pretty damn good
choice.
too.
I can already see you in the picture where you have it in the foreground, you have the cliffs in the background. It'd be a great shot.
Sure, absolutely.
Very cool. My number 4. I've always wanted to travel to Japan.
Oh yeah.
But I can't say that I'm very interested. I mean, I'd be interested. I'd spend a day or two or something in like one of the large cities, right? I'm really more interested in the like quiet, cozy village, beautiful parts of Japan.
All right, you snaked me on this one. This is on my list. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Great pick. Yeah, this is great.
Nice.
And that's one of the things I love about this game, Takedo, is that you are going places and blocking people, but you still kind of feel like you're looking at cherry blossoms. You're in your mind, if you want to, you can kind of dive into that feeling a bit that you're traveling in Japan. You're getting the look. I love building the little landscapes, and it feels like, I'm exploring a little landscape to me and stuff. And it's something I build in my head with it just because I want that experience. I have I don't know, just like a love of that quiet feel, that quiet life kind of thing. And I really enjoy the feel of it. So yeah, Takedo. Classic.
Yeah, the reason I want to do that is because 1, that's a famous road.
Yeah.
And then 2, I want to go to the baths, the hot springs.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that desperately. And then, of course, the scenic coastline. But definitely I want to be popping into them hot springs with the monkeys hanging around.
Yeah. And they even have the food in there. Love all the food.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's great.
So since you poached one of mine, I'm going to have to add one in. But it's all right. I'm cool with that.
Nice.
So it's been a lifelong want to go to Australia, right? Like I want to take that trip that's really far out there. And I'm going to go with a game I played with Mike recently, which is Australis.
Oh, yeah. We played
what was it?
We played Australis.
Oh.
There's a big turtle in the box. And that game was so much better than I expected it to be. Not that it was a great game. I think it's a very good game. But it was the kind of game that we had so much fun playing, and it was based on the people. So, Let's Go to Japan is an easy one. I thought Takedo was a better pick. He literally picked both the location and the game for me, so he sniped completely.
We'll go together.
Yeah, I would love that, actually. But yeah, Australis is a cool one because it has multiple mechanisms going on at the same time, and the draft is important because you draft the spaces you want to go, and there's just this really kind of... The thing I don't like is the dice fight at the end, but it fits, so I'm not going to bash it. But if this game was a pure Euro in that it's an auction and you're deciding things and it's deterministic, I would like this game a whole lot more. But
Yeah.
I really want to go to Australia where everything can kill you and most things want to. And I want to see all the sights. I want to go and walk about.
Australia over New Zealand?
So
Or am I snaking something else?
no, for me, they're kind of a 2-for-1, right? If you're going to go to one, even though it's a long distance, you kind of want to do both. And Australia has a large wine culture, and New Zealand has a wine culture that are completely different from each other. So I'm not saying I would package it 2-for-1, but I might package it 2-for-1. And if you're going to go over there and spend the time getting there, you might as well be there for a while. So this has been something my wife and I have talked about when we're both retired and kind of done. This is a trip that I think we're going to take then.
That'll be a nice trip. Let me know when you go. Yeah, I think the dice were my least favorite as well, just because there was, if I remember correctly, there was no mitigation in the bad roll. Like you can just roll shit, and then your turn order just determine like you're just gonna get garbage for the game.
You're out like completely, and
yeah. But I think for what it was, there were so many other things going on that you could afford to like botch a turn or two and still be able to like make it up in the area control and the different sections and the cards you were getting and the points you were getting out of that. But I like the dice. I like the selection of the dice. I just think there was, again, if I remember correctly, and we only played it once. It was that one time we played it.
I played it twice. I played it back to back. I played it with you, and then I played without you the second time right after that.
I don't remember there being good dice mitigation.
There wasn't. I mean, there's slightly, but it felt like an 80% strategy, 20% luck, and the 20% luck was a little more important than I would have liked it to be.
Right. But I loved it. I loved the choices. I loved the gameplay. I loved the way it worked. You had your choices and what you were putting underneath your board and how you were getting points out of it, and the restriction that what was there. You could only have one of each card, and the dice were important. I mean, the hierarchy of the dice and what they gave you and how you picked them, like it all worked. I just feel like there was one thing missing from the dice specifically. But otherwise, I enjoyed it. I think we just talked about it too, Chris. Was it our New to Us games? Maybe it was the New to Us games from last year.
Maybe.
I
don't remember you bringing this one up.
Yeah. It's really good.
Cool. All right. That means we're on to our number 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's me. Number 3. That was number 4. That was number 5. For number 3, this is going to be a place that I've been. First one. But I would go back in a heartbeat. Back in 2008, we took a family trip to Italy. And one of my highlights, I mean, coming around the corner and seeing the Colosseum and all of that Roman architecture and the history that's over there, it was just astounding. One of my favorite parts of the trip, I hopped on a bus with people I didn't know from another tour group, and they took us up into Tuscany, and we went to this little vineyard, and the guy that owned it, his mom made us like authentic lasagna.
Ooh.
And he brought out all his wines, and we were tasting all the wines, and he was doing the whole, kit and caboodle of how you do it. And it was I still have the picture hanging up in my kitchen of that day. It was one of my most memorable parts of the trip, was being in the Tuscan Valley, in that scenery, on the hill of a vineyard, and drinking. Like, I still have some of the wine from there upstairs that are reserved for special occasions. But it was overall one of my highlights of any trip that I've taken, was to the Tuscan Valley. And to do that with a game, it's viticulture.
I gotta wipe the drool from my lips, because man, you're hurting me here. You're speaking my love language.
Oh, it was everything about that trip. It turned out one of the guys that we met on the trip worked on the Washington Nationals baseball stadium. He was like the head designer, like the engineer behind that building. Just great people that we were with. It was an unbelievable trip overall. But one of the highlights was hopping on that bus, going through the countryside, going to this family-owned business that had been doing it for a while, it was beautiful. And viticulture, like you get to pick your grapes and you get to make your wine and you get to live in the Tuscan Valley for a while.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful game. I mean, they do it right. Almost everything they do is great.
Mhm.
But yeah, Tuscan Valley wine and this game, how could you not?
Yeah, I was gonna say, first of all, viticulture is good. Tuscany makes it a really good game. Like it
Sure.
improves it dramatically, right?
Yep.
And now they announced the Bordeaux expansion. I can't wait to get that, and I expect it to fix a whole bunch of other things that have been bothering me, but I'm not going to say what they are because the game is really good, but it's not a top-notch game. So I'm hoping Bordeaux puts it over the top again.
Sure. Yeah. The Tuscan, I mean, the Essentials edition is the, if you're going to go with viticulture, I would say go with that. The
Just go ahead and
Tuscany,
get Tuscany immediately. Just really and truly. It makes it that much better.
it does make it much better. Yeah. Yep. I agree. But yeah, and the game, I mean, how do you not? I could not make this list without talking about this game and that experience in Italy. So
Very nice.
Very nice. Nice. Italy is not on my top 5, but it's probably 6 or 7 kind of thing. So I'm glad somebody got it in there.
it's amazing. It really is. If you have a chance, it's really. I mean, it's amazing.
Okay, so I've always wanted to go to Paris, and there's not a lot that I really would like. I want to see, you know, the normal stuff, the Eiffel Tower, the Arch, and all that stuff. But there's not anything that every time I think about going, what I really want to do is just sit outside a cafe in Paris and have like a nice little coffee, little, you know, pastry, something, you know, and just enjoy like being out on that street and stuff. So I had to pick something that would be able to fit on kind of like a table outside, I think. I could play against just 2 people kind of thing. And then, you know, I also like the idea that it looks like it would go on that table. So then I was like, is there something about French cuisine I could do that would be simple?
Stop.
What?
You're going to do Flamecraft duels.
No. That's not, no. I'm doing charcuterie.
Oh, look at that double.
Oh, there you go. Very
Yeah, I
nice.
didn't know I could do that double screen thing. Weird.
That's neat.
Well, now I don't know how to get rid of it, but whatever.
We can't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yep, it's right there. Whatever. So charcuterie. I was thinking, yes, that's perfect. I could have it right next to my coffee, my food, enjoy playing the game, just lounging outside, taking in the city, all that stuff. I don't know if that experience would actually be a real thing that I could capture, but in my head, that's what it is, and that's what I want to do.
Well, if your board is 90% cheese, yeah, you could absolutely do that. And congratulations on pandering to your longtime host. Well done.
Well, you know, we normally have a rule where we don't bring up stuff that each other has worked on, but I'm tired of that rule. I'm going to stop doing that.
You know
I'm going
what?
to talk about the games that I love, and I don't care if I worked on them or not, or if he's worked on them or not.
I love it.
We're not getting paid for this anyway, so.
Just make sure you don't eat your pieces of cardboard game pieces while
Right.
you're eating your food.
Yeah, the art is so good.
The art is
told
not
them-
good.
Not to put not to say don't hire an artist, but she did it so perfectly that you could have just taken pictures of the food. It would have been the same thing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
Yola.
that good.
Yola's. If you don't follow Yola, go look her up. We found her because of her attention to detail. She's known for doing botanicals and for doing like veggies and fruits and stuff. And she just the whole process. There was a video I did. I think it was. I might have done it on the full 42 as part of like one of the days you weren't here. But I had her on and we were talking about her process and she was doing a little painting and she's an amazing artist. She really is. And she knocked it out of the park with this game. It's
Yeah.
other than the olives, because I fucking hate olives. Everything, the meat rows, the strawberries, you can see the orange peel, you can see the little gaps in the peel. Like it's amazing what she did.
I don't like olives either.
Can't stand them. Love olive oil, cannot stand olives.
Very cool. Aha! I got rid of the second one. I don't even know
Nice.
how I did
I think
All
it was
right, Andrew, what you
two
got?
years ago, I went to a convention up in Niagara on the Lake, and across the street from the hotel the convention was at was a charcuterie like restaurant.
Hmm.
And by restaurant I mean inside a building with seating and a waiter waitress scenario, not a food truck, not anything, just defining restaurant for you.
Right.
So we played charcuterie in the charcuterie restaurant, and I took pictures of like the board with the layout and the charcuterie board they brought out with all the different things on it. Like, it was a cool experience. So what you described is it's really cool to do.
Cool.
All
right, Andrew.
Amazing. Eric, anyone born before 19? When were you? 92?
I think 90, 94, 92, something like that.
Yeah. No, you're crazy.
So olives are a thing with me and my wife. I hate olives. She loves olives. I hate pickles. She likes pickles. So she gets all my olives. She gets all my pickles. Eric, I'll give them to you when she's not around. It's fine.
Nice. There you go. Like all pickles or specific pickles?
Yeah, every pickle. I don't like bitter. I don't like sharp. I don't like vinegar. It's not my thing, except vinegar potato chips sometimes are okay, but for the most part, not a fan.
What about pickled onions?
Pickled onions are cool. I like them.
Yeah, there's always an exception.
But pickles that are cucumbers, those out. Done. Heave ho.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right, so you inspired me with your Italy pick. This was not on my list, but I'm pivoting because I had a New Zealand pick. I'm pairing that with Australia, so it's together. And I was lucky enough to travel to Italy for my wife and I's delayed honeymoon, let's put it that way. And we landed in Rome. And then we took a road trip through Tuscany to Siena and Montepulciano, and then finished up in the floating city. I can't think of it right now. God bless.
Vienna?
Venice.
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 Finished up in Venice and flew out of Venice, right? Which was amazing. We got a chance to see a lot of Italy, but there's still a whole much that we did not see. And there's another Chicago game designer who made a game that came out the same year as Wine Cellar called Positano.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
Positano.
really want to go there near Naples. So I want to go see Positano and I want to play Positano.
How do you
So-
spell Positano?
Yes.
Ah, that's where I messed up.
Yeah, Positano's beautiful. Naples, Positano's
I'll do
beautiful.
a 2 for 1. How about that? That's fine.
Yeah, you can breeze through Naples in like an hour.
How do you continue to spell Positano?
Positano, I think, is how it is.
Ah,
So yeah,
you
my
said
friend
P-A.
I
Jeff
did.
Griffithwaite is killing it, by the way. He has this game, which came out the same time as Wine Cellar. He also has a tarot game that came out recently. I can't think of the name of it right now, but this game looks cool. It's like an auction game about real estate. It's stacking in front of people's buildings and blocking their views. And so you got to like bid for the right area. I have not played it yet, but I really want to. So I want to play this while going to visit that space.
The blocking of views thing is funny.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I've taken a look at this a couple of times, thinking about trying it. I like the little houses. It's cool.
Daryl asked a fair question.
I would. I mean, it's it's not a great area. If you're gonna spend time, go to Capri or go
Okay.
to Pompeii. Like there's other places you can
Pompeii's
go.
on the list. Absolutely. I would hit Pompeii. Yes, absolutely.
Pompeii is great.
There's a
Definitely
board game
hop
for
boat.
that one too.
There is.
Go
Not a
over,
very
go over to the Isle of Capri. Have some prawns. Have some limoncello. Like I would rather do that than hang out in Naples.
Okay.
Go through it
Cool.
and see it, and there's like good pictures you can take and some sights, but mostly you don't hang out there.
All right, we'll go on to number 2. If I can find a button.
I don't know what I want to do for number 2.
I figured you didn't.
If only you had a list in
I have
order.
a list. I have a list.
If only that list was in order, you'd already have said it.
I have a list. All right, so we'll go back to Spain. This one's kind of overarching because I did say it was more specific, but
Okay.
This one's more of the country. But another early game that I had played before I really got into it was El Grande, and I still think it holds. I still think I still like what it's doing.
Sure.
I love the tower. I love the area control. I love the fight that the game brings. The new art is gorgeous, so much better than the old stuff. That added some shading to the land, but it is Spain, so it's kind of all over Spain instead of one specific spot. But the game itself it's still one of my favorites. I have both editions. I like the art in this one. I think both games still play great. But yeah, El Grande is a favorite of mine. And it's Spain in origin, so that new tower is so much better.
So El Grande is kind of the classic, considered the top area control game kind of all time, right? Like it's a top 5 for most people in general, right?
Yeah.
But I find it to be a bit of a pain in the ass to play. Like it's not streamlined in a way that is like, it's maybe over my head or I'm dumb and I can't figure out how to play this well. I always get stomped playing this game. I do not play it.
Andrew, I'm saying I like the game for reasons on this list. Like it's Spain, and I like Spain. Like I said, some of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen were in Spain, and I love this game. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. Like I get curb stomped pretty hard in this game as well. I'm not good at this game. It does have a learning curve. It's not an easy up and in it. Yeah. Oh yeah. And when you start adding all the other stuff, it starts to become like you want to play it multiple times before you add in any of the extras.
Right.
Because it does start getting a little bit convoluted after a while. But base game El Grande with a little bit of a teach from someone who knows what they're doing. And then it's just a lot of strategy. It's not like the people that know how to play it, there's a winning strategy. You got to go for this every turn. There's enough variation in the game where you can play people that are experienced. You'll probably get stomped a couple times, but you still feel like you're in it. And then eventually you'll start adding the new stuff. But I love the facelift that it got too. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a little off topic here because I've found recently, thanks to a couple friends of mine in the industry. So I'm going to give a shout out to Jay from Cardboard East, and I'm going to give a shout out to Amanda Panda from the Board Game Geek podcast. We talk about Rumble Nation, which I just started playing. To me, that is now the penultimate area control game for me. It is so streamlined. It is so quick, and yet is so satisfying with the way you play it. If you're interested in El Grande, check out the baby streamlined version of that, and I think you'd be appreciative.
Rumble Nation?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't heard of it.
You can play it on Board Game Arena right now if you want to, by the way.
Okay.
All right, Chris, what you got?
All right. That was number 2.
Yeah, number 2. So I would love to go to the moon. Just kidding. I'm not gonna...
Earth by Inside Out.
But if I do, it's going to be Dark Moon, right?
Yeah. Is that what's next?
Which one?
Dante's Inferno. Is that next?
Yeah. I'm going there anyway, so I would think no.
You have a seat on my bus, my friend.
Okay, so mine's a little bit of a cheat. You just had a whole country cheat, so I think that's fine. Right. Because I want to go to the city, but I also want to venture just outside of the city to look at very specifically this thing. So I would love to go to Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
I also want to go see the tulips just outside in Holland. And I love this game as well. I really enjoy this game. We played maybe, I want to say 4 times in 2 weeks, just revisiting it. I don't know if you played it or not.
See, as a designer, he's very cool. Good stuff. He did Barcelona. He did Windmill Valley. The Century game, Nico Syndicate, which I can't wait to try.
Love it. That's a great game.
He's doing an amazing job.
I'm surprised I didn't hear Barcelona from all the Barcelona talk. But
what did Daryl say about? I didn't say Pompeii wasn't a good game.
I did. I don't like Pompeii.
Andrew did. Yeah.
I don't like that game.
Gotcha.
I think it is a halfway decent game, but not a good game. And so I will call it what it is.
So Windmill Valley is a really cool. It's kind of like a rondel, except it does it in its own style, and you get to do 1 or 2 actions, and it depends on how you build it. So basically, you have these 2 wheels. One's bigger than the other, so they don't always align every time they come back around. But these are different actions. You could do the ship action, whatever that was called, and or you could do this action. You have to choose. But if you get upgrades, then with like this little plus,
So the
once
next
you hit that, you can do another one. Yeah.
That's cool.
So
yeah,
and
you actually build
okay.
your rondel, which is very cool. First of all, you're building your own engine.
Yeah.
But then also you're playing these interesting little semi-area control games in multiple places of the board and chaining actions based on it. It's really a clever design.
Yeah, this one right here, putting out your own windmills. You're getting the stuff around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. And this, they actually don't have the discount here, but this little shopping thing that you can do here is interesting. It's you move to a space where other people are, and you get to do that action that many times. So, you know, you don't want to bunch up too much because then people can take more advantage of it. It's really
finca in it where you
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
move around the rondel in the right spot. But
Yep.
then also you need to get the bulbs before you plant them, so you have to plan ahead a little bit. It's very, very clever. Really
Yeah.
like it.
it's a great game. Really
I gotta
enjoy
play
it.
this one. You've
It's a
talked
great
about this a couple times. I need to play it.
And Amsterdam is one of the few places I've been that I felt at home almost
Nice.
immediately. Like,
Wow.
I walked down the street and I was like, ooh, I could live here. Like, I didn't even think about it. It was just like, this feels like a place that I belong. That's a very cool feeling.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I want to visit Amsterdam. This isn't about Amsterdam so much as just outside of it.
Close enough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Holland still. So, yeah. So that's my pick. Number
And
2.
Chris, if you don't want to pay for the big flight, you can go to Holland, Michigan, and Tulip Festival, and you can kind of get a little miniature version of it there too. Just if you want to do it that way,
Perfect.
not the same.
Not the same. Yeah. Not the same. All right. What's your number 2, Andrew?
All right, so my number 2. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a game that I've always wanted to play, and I haven't had a chance to play. And then on top of that, I had a chance to go and visit this town, but then the cruise ship I was on had technical difficulties and didn't stop, which, by the way, is one of the worst things ever. You're like stuck on the ship and it doesn't stop at a port. You just watch it fly by. You're like, This is horrible. But this is Bruges. I really want to go to Bruges. First of all, because if you've ever seen the movie In Bruges, which, by the way, is a great underrated classic. But on top of that, this is a classic game that people have told me that I will love over and over and over again, and I have never had a chance to play. So I really, really want to.
Are you a Feld fan?
This is a 2-for-1. I like Feld. I don't love Feld, right? So, but I've heard that this is the one that I probably will like better than others based on the auction mechanism and the way things roll out. But once again, I won't know until I actually play it. But just watching the movie In Bruges and all the nooks and crannies and some of the cool aspects of that. And then I've heard it's a fairy tale town with swans going up and down the rivers. And it's just a gorgeous town. This is a place I want to go, and it's a game I want to play. And if I can do a 2-for-1, I'm count this is this is my number 2-for-1 pick.
Nice.
Yeah, that wall that you're building and the getting there to get your color in and the way the dice mechanism works. This game, it's on the shelf right here. It's on my list. It's one of those. Definitely one of the ones I wanted to talk. I didn't, but it's on my list to talk about. It's a great game.
I really want to try it.
Yep. Go on.
Very cool. All right, now we got to hit our number 1.
This was easy for me. I saved this one on purpose for last.
You poached it.
No one touched it. So this is the one that I said that I've been and I haven't been at the top of the show. It's a newer game. It's called Rebirth. It's a redo of a Knizia game. I've talked about it on other lists about the game and the cover. I love the cover. The game comes with a board that's 2-sided. They recommend you play on the Ireland side, which is one of the sides.
Yeah.
And I've been to Ireland multiple times. I would go there if I had a pack and leave tomorrow. I would. Ireland is beautiful. The history there, the castles, the green fields, the everything about it is it's just amazing. The other side of that board is Scotland, and I haven't been to Scotland. And that next time we go to Ireland, Scotland is on the to-do list. So it has both Ireland and Scotland in it. Ireland I've been to multiple times. Scotland I have not. But the game is also fantastic. It's very limiting in what you're doing, but wide open in what you can do. And I mean, on your turn, you have one tile to play. Like you have that tile at the end of your turn, you draft a tile, you pick a tile, and you have that tile to play on your next turn. And you're putting it out there into the grid, and you're trying to get it connected to something else. You're trying to connect something else to something else. So you're limited in what, like, there's not like a choice. You don't have a hand of stuff you get to pick from. You're playing that tile. Where is the best place to do it? And you have, every turn to figure out when it comes back to you where you're going to do it. And then they use the components a little bit differently on either side. So there's the castles, which are real castles. Like I've been to some of them. And then there's the way that the components work on the one side versus the other. Like some of them are static and some of them are actually like important. The game is great. I love what Mighty Boards has been doing lately. And this is no different. This is another one like with Art Society and everything that they've been putting on the table, quite literally. Rebirth is up there for me.
So I don't mean to be kind of minimalistic in this, but it sounds a little bit like Kingdom Builder when you're describing it. Does it have that feel, or is it totally different?
I've never played Kingdom Builder.
Oh, okay.
And I played Kingdom Builder, but never this.
I've never played it either, so we're not answering the question.
Together we make Vulture. No, I have no idea. Maybe. I mean, it's a Knizia, so I don't know. Like,
right?
I don't know what this is a remake of. So you'd have to look at like, did Kingdom Builder take from his original version of this, or did he borrow? I don't know what this is different from the original version of whatever this game was.
Yeah.
If you go back to the main page, Chris, it'll say what it re-implements.
I don't think it's direct, but I mean, Kingdom Builder was one of the first Spiel des Jahres, like long time ago. It's like
it's not a remake; it's a new game.
Yeah, so I think it's more inspired by than anything else. But I'm just curious.
Well, I love this, so now I need to check out Kingdom Builder.
Yeah, I mean, Knizia has a lot of stuff that he carries, design ideas into other games and stuff like that. So could just be that.
Kingdom Builder came out in 2011.
Oh, it's old. That's a Queen game, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Won the Spiel, right?
I think it did. Yeah.
Won the Spiel, yeah.
I mean, I could be completely wrong. I'm talking about my butt here, but I think it launched Donald Veccarino before he did Dominion.
And this is just opinion, but it feels like a 2011 design. Like
Rebirth?
No, Kingdom Builder.
Oh, gotcha. I have no idea. If only there was a website we can go to check to see.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Dominion came out before Kingdom Builder. Never mind. So Dominion was his launch.
There you go.
Dominion came out in 2008. So my bad.
Huh. Yeah, I've talked about. I'm not only with this cover. I love this cover.
Great cover.
That broken down, dilapidated castle in the foreground. There is a castle across the street from one of my brother-in-law's family members. Lives literally across the street of a castle that's it's owned by someone in the States. They haven't fixed it. They're not planning on fixing it. They're leaving it. And you can just like park your car and walk up the hill, and you see like one of the towers is just over. You can see where the floor joists were. You can see the mantle of the fireplace. Like you can, I've hung out in that beginning of the foreground of that box cover. I've been there. So I love what this game does for my nostalgia factor, my memory.
Sure.
But the game itself is really like, this is what you're doing on your turn. It's very easy to get into. There's strategy to it. But it's one of my favorites of recent times.
Very cool.
You haven't played it, I recommend it. I will definitely be bringing it with me in April. Chris will play it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I like a lot of Knizia's games. Okay, so my number one is probably the one that you have predicted, Mike.
Oh yeah, I got a star. I mean, I could. I'm pretty
Called a
confident.
shot early. You wrote it down.
I couldn't not put it on here because it's not only the number one place I want to go to, but it's the number one by a far mile. Like, if I have a chance, this is the number one place I want to go to. It's probably my favorite kind of food, look and feel, even the
Feels
coffee.
like the lead up to a GoFundMe campaign, but keep
Yeah.
going.
Oh, Alan got it. Alan got it. It's Syracuse.
It is not.
Istanbul. Okay. All right.
It's Istanbul.
I did it. It's right there with
Yeah.
a star.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
right
I'm
there
predictable.
with a star. I put a
I
star
know.
right next to it.
I'm predictable. It's the first one that came to mind because that's where I want to go first. It's not where I'm going to go first once I leave the country, but it is the number one place I can't wait to visit. The game itself, of course, because obviously Mike knew it was coming because I've talked a lot about the game.
It's a great game. It really is a great game.
I showed this game to Mike at the gathering last year. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. Wonderful choices in how you have to move around. Have you played this one, Andrew?
I have. I thought it was really good and a very clean design, but it's not the kind of game I go back to over and over and over again. I heard there's also a
Dice
game of this that some people prefer.
Yeah, and I think I prefer this one because of nostalgia. If you were to show me both at the same time, I think I would pick the dice. And I think, Mike, you picked the dice version over this one, right?
I said I wanted to play the dice version more because I feel like there's a winning strategy, but I liked that it was easier to set up. It was easier to teach. I liked this. I liked the base game, and obviously I've only played the base. I haven't played any of the expansions for it either. But I did like the dice for approachability and ease of teach and all of those things with it.
The thing for me,
that itch too.
Yeah, and honestly, it could have been either one. It could have been Istanbul or Istanbul dice for me.
They're different too. Like I don't want to like it doesn't replace like if you have that you don't need you can have both because they do feel different.
Yeah.
They scratch the itch, but it's like Agricola 2-player versus Agricola. Like Agricola 2-player feels like it's still that tight kind of game that scratches the itch, but it's not Agricola. I just prefer.
I'd say it's more different than that, even because with the dice version, you can kind of hope to go a direction, but the dice really kind of pull you where you need to go. Like they give you choices.
Sure.
Great. But in this version, the original version, it's an efficiency game. How efficient can you be? Can you be the first one to do a thing, right? Whereas the other one, it is efficiency, but you can't plan it as well. So it really depends on your level of how precise do you want every single turn. Do you want to be able to go, oh, I lost this game 4 turns ago whenever I did this instead of this?
Yeah. The efficiency in this one is punishing if you don't get there. Where the efficiency in the dice one just costs you one more resource, right? Like if you don't get it first, you can just get the next one at a +1. Where this one feels a little more detrimental. If you can't get there, you might have to pivot more than you want to. And the dice one is just, I want that thing. I'm going for that thing. You got it first. All right, it's just going to cost me one more to get that thing because I've already built it up.
Yeah. I think I've asked this question to people a lot just because I have this as my answer, but at Turkey. But if you had to move to a different country that had a different culture than yours, based on the food only, which country would you pick?
Ooh, it's easy.
So I would pick Turkey.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think if you're picking on food, I'm going to go to Italy. But that said, Chris, you're hitting a little bit of a mixed emotion spot for me with this whole Turkey thing. I don't know if you know this, but my wife is a Cypriot citizen, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm working on getting my Cypriot citizenship. And Cyprus is an occupied territory by Turkey. They illegally invaded it in the 70s and have been holding half that island hostage since then. So I don't think favorably about the Turkish government. Turkish people are great. Turkish food, great. Turkish government, not so fan of.
Well, I don't want to visit any of the government.
Away from that. But anyway, I'm the first guest ever to do this, but I did a costume change.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
I saw that.
So for my number one, and I've got it over here.
Oh, you gotta have a name on the back of that jersey, though. If you're gonna costume change it, that needs to say Stiles on the back.
But I have Ofrenda and Mexico City. That's
Nice.
that's my spot. So I got the Mexico jersey going.
But you got it right there. I'll just blow it up.
Yeah. So Ofrenda. This game is a really cool game that I found just this last year. It feels like Sagrada, but totally different. So you could probably pull it up on BGG, be better to do shots of. But this game is a game where you're trying to create an ofrenda, but you're trying to make the spirits happy. And so each card, you're putting a relative down, and it goes down in black and white with the Dia de los Muertos vibe to it, right? And then if you satisfy what it wants, it flips over to color. So you're trying to satisfy all these different relatives by putting them next to people that they like, or keep them away from people they don't like, or getting different kinds of things as far as that stuff goes. And it is a difficult puzzle. You cannot please everybody. It's not possible. At least I've not been able to make it happen yet. But I just really like the whole vibe this thing gives off. It gives me all that puzzly kind of goodness. And I just really like the production. And this is from Osprey Games. And this was a surprise. I found this by accident at Gen Con last year, and I am very happy I did.
Wow. I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, it didn't get a lot of marketing push. It just was one of the things they were demoing on the floor, and I happened to be walking by going, I like the Dia de los Muertos, and so I was like, let me sit down and play. And then I told like 10 people about it. I know at least 5 of them bought copies.
The Rossies got it and played the hell out of it. They said it was really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love the look of it.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's my number one. And yes, Daryl, I've heard that Mexico City has amazing bars, restaurants, and other kind of nightlife and stuff like that. I really want to do that.
There you go. Alan would know. I mean, Costa Rica, not Mexico City, but
Very cool.
it's never Chuck. It's never too late for tacos. It isn't. I mean,
And if you go long enough, it could be breakfast tacos.
could have breakfast burritos.
There's
Yeah,
a
hell yeah.
saying that you can't please everybody. You're not tacos.
You're not tacos. Tacos. There's always room for tacos.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Jell-O of savory food.
Sure. Yeah. I don't want Jell-O tacos though.
I don't like Jell-O.
No.
I'm saying there's always room for Jell-O, right? That's the tagline.
Always
So
room,
there's always room for tacos.
yeah.
You can always get one taco in, no matter how full you are.
That's what I say about ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
You can always get one ice cream in.
It's in the gaps, right? It goes.
Yeah. It melts. It goes in between. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
it's
also
that-
have a
it's that-
dessert stomach.
It's that experiment you do where you take a mason jar and you fill it with marbles and bouncy balls and all these different things, and then you pour in water and it shows that it fills in the gaps.
Tacos and Tums, the TNT combo. That's
There
where
you go. Also, you're past that. It's 11 o'clock. You don't even need the Tums. Just tacos.
It's not even 10 here, so you can have tacos.
There
Right?
you go.
Any honorable mentions?
I already mentioned my Maracaibo, and I will also say then, so New Zealand I had as separate from Australia, but I lumped them together. But I would pair that with Maori, which is a lesser-known tile-laying game that I really like. So if you pull that up, that'd be cool. Maori is a game that I feel like
That was good.
it scratches a completely different itch, even though it's just tile laying. And it's got this really cool move around the outside rondelle that Footsteps of Darwin has taken over and done. If you ever played that one, but it's basically this really nice, like Hawaiian, Maori, Pacific Islander kind of vibe to it. But you're building the islands, and then you score based on how well you build them.
That's cool. Is that like Oros? Is that what it was called?
No, that's a little bit different because they crash the islands together and stuff like that.
Oh,
This
okay.
one's just laying them, but it's a little push your luck where you're like, I need this to have a second half, and how long am I going to wait before I take an island that's empty that I can put there to finish it, or do I need to have the points from getting a tree in a hut? And then, so it's this kind of light push your luck, very entry level game, but just you're creating islands in an vast ocean. It's kind of cool.
Very cool.
How about you?
Alan, we're waiting for you to find us a location to have QSCon Costa Rica.
Hey, I'll go.
Just saying.
CostaCon?
Costa Rica.
QSCon Costa Rica.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
supposed to make a HughesCon.
No, HughesCon. I'm waiting on you to find me a location. We'll do HughesCon.
Yeah, I'll just pick any Holiday Inn or whatever, and then we'll start, right?
Let's do it. That's how QSCon started. We were at whatever the hell the thing was, but there was a Ramada.
Listen, Mike, if you're serious about like that, I'm going to pick a spot. I'm going to tell you to like to make it happen because I would love to have you guys come to where I'm at versus me having always come where you're at.
Where are you at?
It's one of the
Right
things we've talked about.
Right
There it
now,
is?
I'm in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, there you go. Jeez,
Well, there you go.
that makes a difference.
Yeah, I'm a snowbird now. I don't live through winters anymore. No, I don't need to. So,
There's nothing like a 0-degree morning, though.
says the guy with a hockey sweatshirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. Get no wind. No wind. 0
Sure.
degrees is fine. Wind sucks. Give me the snow. Give me the 0 degrees. I'm fine.
You know what
It's a
temperature was
chilly-
today in Puerto Vallarta?
I don't want to know what the temperature was in Puerto Vallarta today. You want to know what it was today? -3. So don't tell me anything about. If you had degree, we had less than degrees. That's how cold it was. We didn't have degree temperature.
I was watching whales from the balcony today. Thank you very much.
That's not
It was
nice.
70 degrees here in Texas.
I don't
Nice.
normally like to rub things in, but I've had almost a bottle of wine, and yeah, I don't want to hear about ice cold. Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Hope you get heat flashes.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
No problem.
see you
I mean,
in-
I don't, because I want to see you in Charlotte, where you're going to come to what 30-degree weather. I hope you'll be
Yeah,
okay.
well, I mean, it's going to be a shock, but
Sure,
I'll
sure,
power
sure.
through just for tumbling dice.
Oh yeah, I should bring that, shouldn't I? Okay.
Any other honorable mentions?
You have anything else on your list?
Yeah, I had. I do want to go to Athens someday. So I have Elysium,
Nice.
Space
Elysium's
Cowboys
good.
version.
Elysium's great. Yeah, it's a great one. That's an underrated pick. Really well done.
It is very much. And I have Azul for going to Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal, it might be a top 5 place to go, especially Lisbon is an amazing city for culture, for food, for art, for street art. And there's a really cool little path that goes up the coastline and out to the ocean, where it's the westernmost part of the European world. And it is like always 40-mile-an-hour winds there. I have pictures of me and my hair's flying all over the place and stuff like that.
I'd have no problem there.
It's like the edge of the world, of the ancient world, and it's a really cool spot. So
That's neat.
love Portugal.
Yeah. I just had a friend recently visit, and Peter Vaughn's in there right now.
Nice.
It's funny you mentioned that. I had a conversation after the team meeting today. I had a conversation with him, and we were talking about Portugal, and we talked about Lisboa, and I said, yeah, it's a 2-hour setup and a 4-hour game. For Portugal, I had written down Coimbra. I think Coimbra is a very underrated gem.
Yes.
Beautiful game. Yeah, very well done. Beautiful art, great gameplay. So I'd pick that for Portugal, and it's also on my list. Teotihuacan for Mexico. I think that made sense. I've been a couple times to the Mayan Peninsula, Cozumel, and I've seen Chichen Itza and all those things. So that I'd love to go back. And Teotihuacan was not out then, so that would be cool. One of my favorite games is a 2-player game. You mentioned Elysium from Space Cowboys. Called Jaipur. I adore that game. I think it's so fantastic. I love Indian food and would love to go to India just for the authenticity and the culture and the history, but I don't want to die.
I know.
Hey, Mike, is there an Indian restaurant in Charlotte that we can go to together? Because I would love to have someone who knows Indian food take me to an Indian food restaurant where I can not feel scared to order anything off the menu.
Order anything
okay.
off the menu. Order
Anything.
everything. Order
I
everything.
know.
Order one from everything on the left and two from everything on the right. You'll be great.
Is spice an issue?
For me, yes. There is a
Okay, then don't order anything.
Like, yeah.
There are some things to order, some things not.
That's-
You
all right.
can always
Most
ask.
people, my spice tolerance stops at a 4 or a 5, right? Like, so on a scale of 1 to 10,
Out of 10?
it only handles so much.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
I'm not completely weak, but I also there's a point where I stop tasting flavor and I just taste heat. Like there's that point.
Okay. That's easy.
Yeah, I don't want to die. I don't really.
I don't. I mean, I would love to go there. I really would. I love the food. I love the culture. I'd love to learn more. Like there's the Roman and there's the Greek and there's the Indian. Like I'd love to get that trifecta done. But especially with whatever's going on over there now with that virus, that's just like.
I've watched a lot of travel shows going to India, and I feel the same way. I love the food, the culture, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But everybody gets sick going over there. There's it has levels of. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe too, so I just don't think I can ever go.
Also, my wife and I were exploring travel there. We were looking at some options, and security is definitely something you pay for in order to travel there.
Right. But like to see there's so many things that would be so cool to see.
Absolutely.
I mean, I guess, just Googling it'll be fine for now.
I like that answer, by the way, down below. Castles of Mad King. I love that game.
So
I was actually just in Germany doing the Danube, and I had an amazing time.
Bavaria, right, is where that castle is.
Yeah. Nice.
So I didn't put on my list because I kind of went there. I didn't go to Castle. I didn't go to Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I didn't go to those specific spots. But I felt like I wanted to go. I wanted to put places that I hadn't been at all and had not touched. So that's why I kept it off my list. But that's a great pick.
The only thing that keeps Germany off of my top 5 is I'm not a big sausage and beer fan.
Oh, I am. Oh man,
yeah, that's not a place.
I found my people, man. I felt like I didn't know I was as German as I was because when I got there, man, the beer, the Riesling, the Gewürztraminer, the sausages, they were spectacular. The pretzels, oh man,
I like pretzels.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I dislike it. It's not the first
food.
thing that is going to grab me.
We don't know what sauerkraut is until you go there.
Nope. I don't want to know.
They have 2 different versions of sauerkraut. They have sweet and the sour, and it's just, it's amazing.
They have bad and worse. That's what they have.
No, it's worse.
Worse. That's the worst.
Oh, thanks. The only other thing I had on my list, which it was a toss-up for me, it was either this or viticulture because of Italy, was Murano. I remember going, Venice was one of my highlights of that trip, and the island of Murano, and to learn about the glass and the history and how they make the gold and how they make the red and all that stuff. And I love Murano. The game itself is fantastic. I love the gondolas. I love the action selection. I love how you have to maneuver. I really do enjoy that game. I like that game more than viticulture, but I like wine more than either of those games. So, and that experience in Tuscany just it tipped the scales for me. But Murano is another one. If I had to pick, Murano would be on that list.
I actually thought of Sweden or Norway, but I couldn't think of a game that really goes with it for me. So
yours.
I mean,
I
Copenhagen
haven't played it.
has a really cool little tile laying game. I like that one a little bit. But for me, also, just made me think of it. I'd forgotten about it. Actually, was I want to go to the Galapagos Islands. I want to see that. So I want to do Darwin's Journey with the Galapagos Islands.
Mm-hmm.
See all the different exotic birds and reptiles and all the stuff like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. And I want to see the South American side. I want to see way down south. I want to go around the Horn down below. So I'll pander a little bit to Daryl, who's still here. I want to go to Hacienda. I want to go Argentina, have a steak. And the new version of Hacienda is coming out, I think, next year.
Oh, yeah. Nice little plug for Daryl.
Nice.
We talked about that last week.
which is a game I have the original version and have had for almost 12 years now. So I've got the old version of Hacienda. Can't wait to see the new one.
It's Pandasaurus, right?
I don't know. Yep, Daryl says coming this year. Right on.
Yeah, I think it's Pandasaurus.
Speaking
Good
of
list,
plugs,
people.
speaking of plugs, just a reminder.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you for that.
Now, near the end, you can go ahead and go to the link. Just keep us on another tab. Here, I'll put it in the chat again. But yeah, go follow Garden Club. Backer Kits is where it is.
This game is more Kristen Mott than me, so it's actually her genius that this game is. And so if you don't like my designs, back it because she's part of it, not because I'm part of it. I had little to do with this one, but she did a great job. So this is really good. And you know what? I have to say this Chris Couch Game is a young publisher. Like, he doesn't have a lot of stuff under his belt, but I'm so impressed with him and the way he's handled this game for us and the production design and his thoroughness in the whole process. I have no doubts he's going to be huge in a couple of years. Like, really and truly, he's going to put out some bangers. So he's a publisher to watch.
That's good. Always good to hear about good people in the industry, and hope they do well. Awesome.
I've talked about them on the show. You might remember that Holiday Hills game.
Yep.
With you put in the trees and you got the bridge that's garland and you're decorating it. They have the Jingle Bell Roll, which is the roll and write. They have a couple expansions for that game. Yeah, that's a good one. I think that was the first time I saw them. It might have been the first game that they did. The first game that I saw, and I backed it. I was in on that game immediately because there really aren't that many. I mean, there aren't that many good holiday games that aren't like douchey card games, right? And that one's just the production of that is bonkers. It looks so good, and just fulfilled in December, that game. So I'm glad they're fulfilling that, getting that off. They're doing a new one.
And I believe that game is now in Barnes and Noble, and I think it won Game of the Month or something like that with Barnes and Noble.
Nice.
So once again, the production value on that is really good, and Garden Club is going to be better. So keep an eye out for that.
Very cool.
I hope Kristen has a copy of Garden Club at Tantrum.
We will not have it yet by then, but we should have it by Gamma.
You have a prototype of it, though, don't you?
Yeah, but the production level version will be better. Like, I mean, we have Pedal, which is the smaller travel version.
Okay, that's fine.
But the production level of the other one is I'm not going to bash it because it's a really good game either way.
Sure.
But you've got the full blown cool Garden Club, and you've got the travel version Pedal, right?
I get it. It's like playing your little homebrew cardboard version of or laminated version of Digging for Dinos, and
true. Yeah.
The tile click clackiness of what they're doing to it. Like, I get it. I still want to play it. I still want to check it out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Andrew. It was awesome as always.
Yeah, I probably kept you longer than you wanted to go. You're probably done.
2 hours is nothing. This is like
2 hours, nothing for us. Yeah.
This is pre-gaming, not a real show start.
This is normal.
I can keep going, but all right, that's cool.
Go enjoy your 70-degree weather and your whale watching and your.
I had the 70-degree.
I mean, Chris is in Houston. He understands avoiding the snow as much as possible.
Yeah, sure. Enjoy it. Have fun. You'll see.
Listen, you enjoy your frozen lakes. You go ahead and do your Finger Lakes wine, and you play your pond hockey, and you do your snowmobiling, and all.
I've never actually been in snow.
You know what? There's fun to be had. But as a person who has suffered enough snow in my lifetime, I think I'm kind of over it.
I think we've had about a half an inch of snow a few times in my lifetime here. I've made a snowman about this big on my car hood about twice in my life.
So every year I do one of those that size in my mailbox.
Yeah.
A little snowman in your mailbox.
We had 18 inches in one day last week.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, you can make a really big snowman.
You sure can. It's great snow. The problem is a lot of it is lake effect, which is very powdery, which is not really good packing snow. Because we're on the east side of the lake, so we get all the light which is great for shoveling because it's really like light and fluffy, but it's very bad for snowball fighting.
That is true. All right, Mike, I got a plan for you. So the next time you know snow is coming, I want you to take some of Luca's dinosaurs and toss them in the yard so snow covers it. So you have to go digging for dinos.
He would love that. He would love to do that. He loves the snow. Yeah, for sure. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I know. I'm nothing if not segue.
I like it.
Into the next game talk. Yeah.
I will send you pictures.
That sounds great. No, I'm looking forward to hanging out. Looking forward to flipping a table. Looking forward to playing some 90s and 2000s music bingo.
Yeah.
And looking forward to just playing some games and seeing some people again. Like really and truly. I'm sad I'm only gonna be there for 2 days. Really am.
It'll be good.
Well,
it'll be good.
Both of you have fun at Tantrum Con. I haven't been, so I'll be jealous.
Chris, I think it is one of the top 2 best small cons. Like I would say QSCon and Tantrum Con are the 2 that I like the most as far as the small ones go. For the community, the people, the well-organized, the well-run. You just go there and you just play games. Don't expect to buy a bunch of stuff. You just go there and play. Those are the 2, my favorite 2.
Yeah,
Nice.
they have a tremendous play-to-win section. They got a good amount of vendors. They have good events going on that you can take advantage of. Their tournament meals are really good and clever.
Phenomenal.
Like you get the food and you get to play a game. Like they do it good. And they're good people. They're really good people.
Great people.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Very much appreciate it. Safe travels.
Safe travels,
Go to any of
Andrew.
these places.
Enjoy your warm weather until Wednesday.
Yeah,
until
everybody in the
Friday.
chat, I will see you on Wednesday. Chris will not be paying attention, so he doesn't know. That's fine.
That's not a real thing.
Everybody else, I'll see you on Friday at Tantrum Con.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks.